Welcome to the Fox Trek, baby. Welcome to the Fox Trek, baby. Why? Because Foxy T is the best tea. Use caution when you sip me. Bitch, say. Yeah, I know it's early. It's 12 o'clock. Some motherfucker where. Not here, but almost. Alright, anyway. Let's get into this next. Yeah, I had to put my scarf on. Like, my little frizzies, I hate. Anyway, let's get into this next topic. So if you ain't seen my last video, you need to just go ahead and get with the times and watch the last video, then come here, because then all of it will make sense. Alright, boo. Alright, boo. Basically, if you knew, I just want to say, if you're not new, I want to say, welcome back, boo. You already know what it is. Gang, gang. You know what I mean? If you're new, I just want to say, hey, boo, how you doing? Get comfortable. Take a seat. You will want to come back. So just hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you know when I roll out again, because you gonna want to see all this. Yeah, you gonna want to see all this. Okay, so right now we're talking about the I could do bad by myself mindset. The reason why we talk about this I could do bad by myself mindset is because I see a lot of people, like, from a person that has to do everything by themselves. I see a lot of other people like, I could do bad by myself. I could do bad by myself. I could. I'd rather be by myself because I could do bad by myself. Now, excuse me. Sorry, my nose is running. Ooh, get my nose. So, listen. This is what I want to say. Okay. Oh my gosh, the school wanted to sit there and call. I'm gonna have to listen to the fucking I'm gonna have to listen to the voicemail in a second as soon as I get off of here, because it seems like every time I go live on YouTube, everybody want to call, messing up my broadcasting. Anyway, all right, let's get back to the business, because hopefully it's not a emergency or whatever like that. Because if it is, then I just gotta hurry it up. Okay. Okay, the I could do bad by myself mindset. You need to throw that shit out the window. But before I get in on the people that think this way, let me tell you why. Let me help you. Let me help them out a little bit. Let me help you to understand why they are the way they are a little bit. Okay, so for me, how I feel that the reason why they are the way they are is because, like I said, if you wasn't looking at, if you ain't see my thing beforehand, you might not know what I'm talking about. But so anyway, yeah. So if you wasn't looking at my video before this, my live before this, you might want to go stop right now, watch that live, and then come back here. All right. But the reason why the people feel that way, like, and this is coming from a person that has to do everything by themselves. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, yo, I can do bad by myself. I didn't have that mindset. You get what I'm saying? I really didn't. I didn't have the privilege of having that mindset. Like, a lot of people don't understand that having that I could do bad by myself mindset is a privilege, because you are only thinking that because you actually have someone there. and this is to help other people understand them, and the reason why they would say this is because that they actually have the privilege of having someone actually there, with them to help them. But in order for like in order for them to have that I could do bad by myself mentality, it's because that the person that they have with them that's supposed to help is maybe not pulling their weight and not doing what the person needs them to do, where they feel like that with or without, like without you, like I will be better off without you, because with you I'm not even getting nowhere. Like it's like me having you here is no benefit to me because you're not even pulling your weight. This is how they thinking. This is what's in their mind for them to come out and say those words like I could do bad by myself, or for them to think that they can do bad by themselves. But the thing is that they're not understanding that they don't want to do bad. Like the goal is not to do bad. Like that's the thing. The goal is not to do bad. I understand that you can do bad by yourself. Like you feel as though that if I'm going to do bad, I'd rather do it by myself than to be with somebody and still doing bad. Makes sense. It does. It makes a lot of sense. I understand it completely. Okay, I really do. That just means that the other person that's your partner or whatever like that needs to be more of a team player, need to be of a more of a sport, so they can so y'all can accomplish what y'all need to accomplish, because it shouldn't be a team, and because it looks bad when it's like multiple people on a team and the team failing, rather than one person on the team and the team failing. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is now this is like I said. Excuse me, hold on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. That's what's up. Okay. The reason why. The reason why they have that. All right, like I said, me, a person that has to do it by themselves, that don't have nobody, wouldn't recommend a person that do have someone to be like, oh, ditch that person because you can do bad by yourself. Like I'm not for that. The reason why I say that is because, we doing bad. The we doing bad by ourselves is not a goal. It's not something we should be um looking forward to or trying to do. Like the thing is not to do bad. We're not trying to do bad. But the fact that you like, well, if I'm going to do bad, I'd rather it be by myself and it be like a reason why I'm doing bad. Makes sense. I'm not going against like how what you're saying. It makes a lot of sense. But it's just that means that you need to either pick a better partner, pick the right partner or whatever, like really have a team player, or your partner needs to know that it's a team. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not like you operating selfishly. Like, that's a selfish person, if they're not pulling their weight and y'all supposed to be a team, y'all supposed to be working together. Um, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't mean that you can do bad by yourself and you should work in that by yourself. It just means that you might need to have a conversation with that partner or switch out partners. Like you never try to strive to be by yourself. The thing is not having to work by yourself, because my thing is I'm a person that has to do things by myself, and I don't want to have to do things by myself. I have no other choice but to do things by myself. A lot of the people that say I could do bad by myself, have the privilege of having someone else, having a partner, having someone to build with or whatever like that, but is not tapped into how they could do so. Maybe not, they don't communicate with their partner like they should. They don't team work. They don't practice teamwork with their teammate, if that makes sense. It's more of I'm pulling my weight, you're not pulling yours. We're in competition type of thing, where you got the mama in competition with the father, the kids in not with the parents like that, in competition with the fucking parents. So now you have a whole unit, a whole community that is supposed to be building together, so you can evolve and build a fucking empire and or corporation or something, like something for y'all to be able to stand on, like some type of foundation. Instead of that, y'all so in competition with each other. You get what I'm saying? And that's supposed to be your teammate. When you are, a lot of people that have that mindset lack the capability and of working as a team, working with people. I couldn't be a good team player if everybody played their part. If not, I'm pitching a fit, like, yo, what the fuck is going, because I'm not gonna be the only person doing all the fucking work, like carrying the whole fucking team. But at the same time, as a team player, sometimes being a team sport, being a team player, sometimes we do have to take a lot of the shit on our own backs. Like the whole fucking game, like carry the whole fucking game. Now that doesn't mean that we're operating selfishly or whatever the case may be, but we are actually probably catering to the team's needs. You understand? So say you have a team, your family is your team. You understand? Your immediate family. I'm not talking about your mom, your sister, your brother. Like, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the family you made, your children, your spouse, that immediate family, that family. That needs to be structured very well, because you got to think that you picked that. You don't get to pick your brother and your sister and your mother. You don't get to pick those people. You don't get to pick those teammates. You understand? You got to work with what you got until you go into another team. You create your own team. You know what I mean? When you create your own fucking team, even like back in the day when we had, like, elementary, middle school, whatever the case may be, you had team leaders and be like, oh, I want you, I want you, I want you, I want you, I pick you, I pick you, I pick you. You have in your mind the reason why you pick the people that you pick. Now, a lot of people will, it all depends on your mindset and how you strategize, and the reason why you pick the people that you pick. It determines on how far you will go. Will you win or will you lose? That's another thing. A lot of people don't realize that they have to pick smart. You have to pick to your strengths. You got to pick to, okay, you have a team, this your team. You know you have your set abilities. You know you have your talents. You know you have your skills. You know what you can do. Now, what you need is to pick people that do the things that you do not do. You get what I'm saying? So then it can cover every aspect of everything. Your team will be able to tackle everything and handle everything, because you don't have a bunch of yous on your team. You don't have a bunch of the people that do the same exact thing as you on your team. No, you have people that strengths cater to what you need to get you to your goal. Well, that your team needs to get to your goal. So you're not sitting up there picking. Say you a good thrower. and you on a dodgeball team and you picking your team, you're not gonna pick a whole bunch of good throwers. Like you get what I'm saying? You're not gonna be like, yo, throw good, I know you'll throw good, I know you'll throw good, I know you go throw good. All you got is badass throwers on your fucking team, because this is what you're doing. You picking a whole bunch of people that do what you do. So you picking, you a good thrower, you pick a lot of good throwers. Man, I know all them good throwers. So I'm gonna have all the good throwers on my team, right? Okay, but it's dodgeball. You got all the good throwers on your team, so that leaves a lot of the the best fucking dodgers on the other team. They dodging all y'all shit. Cause they good dodgers. You need both. You need good dodgers, you need good throwers, you need good strategizers. Like, you need people that have different strengths, and when they come together, it fits like a motherfucking puzzle, bitch. And y'all just be undefeated, and can't nobody beat y'all because y'all are equipped from every aspect of the situation. Now, when a person is just operating selfishly, and yeah, when a person is just operating selfishly and they think they know, excuse me, what they want, but they lack the mindset, they lack the creativity, they lack the talent, they lack the time, to do those things, and then wonder like why they not getting to what they want. Is because, yes, you could do bad by yourself, but you cannot. Nobody never said I could do good by myself. Like, you get what I'm saying? You could do. It's like a lot of. All right, like I said, for me, I'm a person that don't have the privilege of being like, of saying I could do bad by myself, because I got people around me, but they like dead weight. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no dead weight people around me. If I do have dead weight people around me, I quickly remove them and get the fuck out of their space, and I get them out of my space. This is the reason why. It's because you will find yourself not moving anywhere, not going anywhere, because you're sitting there with a person that's just dead weight, that's just a seat filler, rather than beneficial to your goal, beneficial to uh, the game your team is playing. Like, you just got a body there, just to say, just to qualify, and you wondering why your stuff is not moving properly. It's because you only got the basics. You got enough to qualify you, my nigga. Not to sustain you. Not to uh uh not to win. You just have the bare minimum to qualify, to play, to you know to be counted in. But that's about it. But you lack the certain people with the certain skill sets for you to actually win. You get what I'm saying? That's what you're doing. Hey boo, hey Victoria Rose. Y'all check her out and check her YouTube channel out. She's doing her motherfucking thing. That's my boo. So Victoria Rose, make sure y'all click on her motherfucking her link and look at her shit, because her shit be bomb as fuck. Anyway, like I said, now the people I noticed, this is what I noticed. The people that have that mindset that like I could do bad by myself or whatever the case may be, whatever, whatever, whatever. They are not even counting their blessings that they have in front of them that they have already. They have someone there that they can actually they have someone there to say, I could do bad by myself too. You get what I'm saying? So if you have a person that's there, that's physically there, that you can say those words to, then you have a person physically there that you can say other words to, like let's become the team that I know we need in order to get what we want. Like I need you to be a little bit more of a team player than, I need you to be a more of a team sport. I need this. I need that. Is it something that I don't do that you do that can benefit our goal? You get what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. It's a lot that you could do with that privilege of having someone else there. You get what I'm saying? Rather than just like kick them to the motherfucking curb and you be like, I could do that by myself. I could do that by myself because only because you see someone by themselves because they had no other choice but to be by themselves, but to trust and believe they would not choose to be by themselves. It's just that that that's all they have and they gotta work with what the fuck they have and you see that it's working for them, so you just automatically feel as though that, hey, I have more resources than that person. I have a better community or whatever that's willing to help me rather than that person, and that person is doing good, so I know the fuck that I can do it without my other person or this other person, whatever, like that, because I see that you doing it by yourself. But the thing is that the person that's doing it by themselves and you feel like that they making like you feel like that they're doing better. You get what I'm saying? Or they sustainable or they sustaining shit just like you are, but you got somebody and they don't. Like so you basically you're just comparing. So instead of comparing your motherfucking lives with other motherfuckers, you gotta put like play to your strengths, play to what you have, and cater to your shit. Let your shit work for you. That's the only way you can win. You understand? And the person that's doing it by themselves, stop competing and comparing yourself with that person. Trust me. I trust me when I say that person do not want to be by their motherfucking selves. Yes, they can maneuver by themselves a little easily, and better than you can because they don't have nobody else to consult with when they do certain things or whatever like that. But you have to understand that that's also a downfall as well because you still don't have, when you want to do certain stuff, you still don't have nobody to consult with, so you don't have nobody to bounce your fucking ideas off of. So if you make that motherfucking mistake, bitch, you're making that motherfucking mistake and you going through that shit. You gotta pick your motherfucking self up out of that shit. And a lot of people don't understand that when you have someone to actually consult with or whatever the case may be, they might see things in a different light than you may see them. So they might put you on game or be like, nah, this is the bop, 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 just like this. And then you be like, damn, I didn't even think about that. You know what? You right. Boom. That's your blessing. That's your privilege. That's something that you have that the person that's by themselves do not have. So you sitting up there like I could do bad by myself, but you're not even counting your blessings that you have. You're expecting certain things. The people with the I could do bad by myself mindset expecting is expecting certain uh things and they're not getting it. So then they feel like they can do bad by themselves, right? Which in their mind, bad by themselves mean they can do better without you. They say they can do bad by themselves, but what they really mean is, I feel like that without you, I could do better because you're holding me down. You're bringing me down. And when they do that, it just it just shows that they're not appreciative of what they have already, with the privilege and the benefit that they have already. They don't value what they have at that moment. They don't see it as valuable. They don't know how to even fucking use it. You hear what I'm saying? To value or benefit themselves. They don't know what to do with it. So it's not, oh, you could do bad by yourself or whatever the case may be. You just don't have the capability of working as a team with someone. You are very selfish. You're a selfish person. You're only looking out for yourself. You're only looking out for what's benefiting you and how it can benefit you in the way that you want it to benefit you. You're not looking at it as, I'm already blessed and I'm going to use these blessings that I already attained, that I already have, that's accessible to me, to my best interest, to gain, to my greater gain. Like, you're not using it to your advantage. And that's all it shows, is that you don't know how to properly handle what you have, what you own, you don't even know how to use it. That's like a person with all the equipment of everything. Like, they like, say they a person that just wanna do what I'm doing, like be on YouTube, be a YouTube influencer or whatever like that. Say they have all the equipment, whatever like that, because they work or whatever, like they have a good income where it's though that they can purchase um all the equipment and everything like that. They may, even though they have all the equipment, they may lack the motivation, the skill, the talent, the ambition. They can lack that shit. They can lack what's most needed for them to actually conquer what they need to conquer. Point blank, period. And that comes from a lot of people um, that don't know how to work as teammates, don't know how to um, see their blessings that they have at that moment and make it valuable and beneficial to their life. They don't know how to use it. Um, they are also people that stay in competition with other people for no reason. Like, and when I say no reason, because it's like, you have no reason to be in competition with the next person. You have a different life as that person. You have different wants, needs, in yeah, you have different wants and needs than the next person. So you shouldn't compare yourself to the next person, because what that person need, you may not need. What you need, that person may not need. You know, what you want, that person may not want. What that person want, you may not want. You may already got. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. It's to each his own, and you have to customize your life for you and stop wanting to be in competition with everybody, trying to keep a tally, you know, mark, instead of realizing that everything you are doing is to help y'all as a whole. Like, it's like when you're in that mindset, that's a very selfish ass mindset to have, and that's a mindset that a lot of our single mothers, and I hate to say that, but it's a lot of times it's the mindset that our single parents, our single mothers put us in. And I say single mothers just because I'm gonna say this. It's really single parents, but the reason why I say single mothers is because it's more mothers that are single handling the children rather than there are men that they are fathers. But that's only because it's more single mothers than they are single fathers. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. But I mean single parents, like in general. Okay, a lot of them be like, I can do bad by myself. They put that mindset in our heads because because they had to do it by themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person that have to do it by herself. When I say I do not promote doing shit by yourself, I do not. I do not. I really feel like that you need a team. You need people. You need people that care about you, that care about your well being, that care about your shit just as much as you care about your shit. That I'm telling you, that's the only way you can actually really fucking win is when you get those like minded ass motherfucking people that's not selfish, worrying about themselves and shit like that. That they okay with being a teammate, a team player, and knowing that their part that they're going to play, and the part that you play, and the part that everybody else play is going to be for the greater good of all of y'all. Like that's like I'm just saying, but we get that from our single parents because we see them doing it, we see them making it, we see the fact that they accomplished shit and they did it on their own. You get what I'm saying? They did it by themselves, but that they were forced to have to do that. If I ask you, if we ask them, would they choose to do it by themselves or would they choose to have a partner and be able to do the same thing? They will choose to do it with a partner. They will choose to put a little bit of their motherfucking work, their motherfucking that shit that they had to do off on another person, just I, just as much as themselves. They're not just like, oh, I'm willing to take it all again. No. The only reason why they fucking had to do that shit and they had to man up, woman up, or whatever the case may be, and do that shit themselves is because they were left with no other motherfucking choice. And when you're left with no other fucking choice, your back is against the wall, and you have no other option but to fucking win, not fail, or that's it, nigga. You gonna do everything in your motherfucking power to fucking win. You understand? Now, people that have partners and stuff like that, don't get me wrong. A lot of them do get a little lazy. A lot of them do get a little entitled, and it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Both of y'all get lazy because you're sharing the responsibility. So both of y'all are actually getting lazy. Both of y'all actually only doing the bare minimum. Y'all not doing more than what's required of yourselves because you don't have to. You have that blessing, that privilege to not have to because you have someone else to put some of your stuff on. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't do it, you got somebody pick it up. If that person can't pick it up, you know what I mean? Like that's how I go. Like that's just what I'm talking about as far as the team player and team sport and stuff like that. That's just what I'm talking about. So as far as saying like that's what I'm saying. So even when you have the privilege of having another motherfucker, like you have the privilege of having a husband or a wife or whatever the case may be, you have that privilege, right? There will come times where both y'all are not always up. You know what I'm saying? One might be up, one might be down. You get what I'm saying? Y'all might even take turns. You get what I'm saying? But y'all have to, the one person that is up have to take uh all the shit, all the responsibility, and and until that person that's down is able to get up too. By the person, excuse me, that's up, right? Handling everything that they handling, it allows, it gives, this is a privilege that the person that's not up has, is that they have someone that will take on the responsibility until they can um, bring themselves up to help. You understand? And then when the roles are reversed, then they can do it. They can hold on. They can handle shit or whatever the case may be. If that person get down, and then if y'all both get up, then y'all both just fucking up, and y'all helping each other get up. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be willing to kick that I could do bad by myself mindset out your motherfucking mind and realize that we're a motherfucking team. This is our shit. We a fucking team, and it's us against the motherfucking world, bitch. And can't nobody come in here and dismantle our shit. Can't nobody come in here and infiltrate our shit. Can't nobody come in here and turn me against you or turn you against me or turn our kids against us or whatever the case may be, because we all are working as a fucking unit, my motherfucking nigga. And they know that outsiders are not welcome. We only pay attention to us and us only. We are not in competition with the next motherfucking family. We're not in competition with our own fucking family. Any of the motherfuckers. You can only do what is for you. You can only do as much as you could do for you. You sitting up there trying to be in competition with the next motherfucker will do nothing but make you constantly be in a downfall or constantly feel less than, because you're in competition. You're competing. And it's not even nothing for you to compete for. It's not even a goal. It ain't no trophy. It ain't no nothing. What are you really competing for? To say I did it first, or to say I got this, or whatever. If you work at as a team, and if you look at your team, the people that you want to go with you to that goal or whatever the place may be, if you look at those people and you say, look, we got to do this and this and this and this and that in order for us to go this and this and that. Do we want this? Yes or no? This is what we doing. All right, bet. And this is what we doing. Yeah, I need you to do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. Like, it's just certain shit that we gonna have to sacrifice in order for us. And a lot of times that we don't realize that we have to sacrifice certain things for us to get certain places. And a lot of times the people don't that have that I could do bad by myself mindset don't realize that the people that doing it by themselves, you get what I'm saying, that they're looking at are are sacrificing every fucking thing. They're sacrificing every fucking thing. They're sacrificing themselves. They're sacrificing their wants, their needs, their ambitions. They're sacrificing a lot of shit. They're sacrificing their patience. They're sacrificing so much shit. They have to alter their motherfucking thought. They have to alter, yeah, they have to alter their thinking. They have to alter their structure and what they're doing. They have to alter their path and everything like that to cater to their responsibilities and them being able to handle them. And a lot of people is not even seeing that. It's a lot of shit I can't do because I got responsibilities. You get what I'm saying? And I'm the only person that can handle that responsibility. I don't have nobody else that I can put it off on, and if I don't do it, they have to do it. Or if I don't do it, they care that much that they're going to do it. Like, it's not nobody else. Like, don't nobody care or give a damn about my motherfucking kids as much as I do. They do not care. They don't care day to day. They do not give a damn. Not even their fathers. They do not care. They do not care day to day. If they do not see them motherfuckers, they do not give a damn. They don't care what they're eating. They don't care about them being bathed, taught anything, nothing. They don't give a damn about the children day to day lives because they are not responsible for it. So by them not being responsible, they don't give a damn that they have a recital and I have to work, and they have to end up missing their recital because I have to work. I can't go. So they're not gonna sit there and be like, you know what, I take them to the recital. Or they don't be like I don't have nobody to be like, you know what, where it's like I don't get paid, so I don't got it to do that. So the kid can't do that right now. Oh well, you don't get paid. Well, I got it right now. You know what I'm saying? And I get it until you get paid or whatever the case may be. 9 times out of 10, I don't give a fuck if it's a father or not. I'm gonna repay that motherfucker because I just feel like they're my motherfucking kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's not men out there that think the same way It's not a lot of men that's out there that think the same way unless they are single fathers themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that mindset of um I could do bad by myself or anything like that. Like people that have to do it by themselves that do not have that I could do bad by myself. That people that do that do have to do shit by themselves and they obtain a person or be with a person and it's like they gotta front the bill or gotta carry them or gotta basically raise them or whatever the case may be. Don't get me wrong. They would say some choice ass words. They would have some shit to say or whatever like that. But if they not benefiting in any type of way, and I mean any motherfucking way, if they not benefiting in any type of way from that person and they're really actually carrying that person and been carrying that person for a long ass time and that person haven't gotten um to the point where they, return the favor, then they absolutely do and can drop that person. Then that person is actually really dead weight. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to take on more than you fucking can bear. And then I get, like I said, I get the people that feel like that's their mindset, that's what they want to say. I get it. I get the people that say that because they are doing everything, but they not understanding. Yes, they are doing the majority of the thing, but they are not doing absolutely everything because everything would make you have to sacrifice some shit. So if you ain't sacrificing the motherfucking thing, you're not doing everything by yourself. You're not holding down everything. So that person is beneficial to you in some type of way. They might not be beneficial to you at that moment how you want them to be, but they are beneficial to you for you to in order for you to be able to do what you have to do and take care of everything. So you have to understand this. Do they make it possible for you to be able to take care of everything? That's still a benefit to you, and they are still a team player. Just because they're not making as much money as you, or bringing in an income like you, or bringing as much money as you, or doing as much shit around the house as you, whatever like that, does not mean that they're not a team player and helping as a team, helping as a unit. They're not. The things that they do, you have to pay attention. The things you want them to do, stop paying attention to the things that you want them to do and pay attention to the things that they actually do. Because you got to understand, when you let them fucking loose, or when you let them go, the things that they actually do, you're going to need someone to do that shit. If you cannot absolutely do it your motherfucking self, if you can't be two people, if you can't split your motherfucking self in two pieces and do that shit and handle that shit by your motherfucking self, then shut the fuck up, because you cannot. You cannot do it by your goddamn self. So shut the fuck up and stop lying to your goddamn self, because you're not lying to nobody else but your goddamn self. You're lying to yourself because you cannot do it by yourself. You absolutely cannot do it by yourself. When you try to do it by yourself and you exit that motherfucker that you didn't see no value in, when you exit that motherfucker out your life, then that will in return show you all the other motherfuckers that's around you that's also dead weight, that's really fucking dead weight, that's just there for fucking show, bitch, that's just there to be nosy in your shit, bitch, that's just there to be able to gossip and talk about your shit later, bitch. Do you understand that? And that goes for fucking family. I don't care if it's your motherfucking mother. Don't feel no type of way about that shit. Trust and believe that she is probably, that's all she there for. She's not fucking helping. Is she not acting like she your motherfucking baby father, her motherfucking self? She's dead weight just like the motherfuckers around. Like you feel like that motherfucker is. She's dead weight because honestly, push come to motherfucking shove when you need her or you need him. mother, father, brother, sister, or whoever the fuck it is, when you need them, they're not really there because they're dead weight. They're just there for a listening ear. They just there to so they can have something to go back and gossip about you, about whatever the case may be. So you have to really pay attention to these people that you feel like that you devalue or don't have no value in, and you value in other motherfuckers that's not helping in no type of way. We have to understand that we cannot judge the value of a person based on what I wants from that person. We cannot judge the value of that person from our want from the wants from that person. We cannot do that. We have to take what they offer and appreciate and value that shit, what they offer. We can't make someone offer some shit that they cannot or possibly not able to offer at that moment. Not saying that they probably won't when they can do so. We're talking about at that motherfucking moment, at their capacity, at that moment, can value what they can offer you. Value what they can offer you. Because when you lose that value of what they offer you and you exit them out your life, and then you realize that you have to take on extra shit. Okay, so say if you have I don't care. This can go man, woman, child, whatever. This can go husband or wife. Okay, either or. Let's say you're a man or you're a husband or wife, and one work and one don't. Trust me, the one that work cannot and should not feel that they are superior than the one that don't work in any type of motherfucking way. I'm gonna tell you that period. Because in order for you to fucking work, and this is coming from a person that had to do everything by themselves. I cannot work a certain job. I cannot work any goddamn job. I cannot go out here and get these jobs that I fucking want. I cannot do that. I never could do that. I never could. I never could be like, oh, this is a good opportunity. This job is paying very well. Oh, let me take this. I could not do that. I had to be like, okay, what time do this job start? When do it stop? What days does it work? What days do they expect me here? What do I have to do? Do I have to be here early? Do I have to be here whatever? Like, oh yeah, I can't do that because of my children's schedule. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why I have to yeah, factor in their schedule is because I'm the only person that's running their schedule. I'm the only person that's helping with what the fuck they need. I don't have nobody else that I could tag in, nigga. Your turn, help me out here. Like I don't have nobody that's like that. Now, the person that's working, the wife or the husband that's working has that opportunity to put everything on that other parent. You get what I'm saying? They have the privilege of putting everything on that other parent so that, oh, they found a job that they can take it, whatever the case may be. Oh, it don't fucking matter what day it is, what time it is, what's the schedule, whatever like that. Cause whenever you gotta go, I got them. Okay, whatever like that, I got them. You ain't gotta pay. Do you understand how fucking how fucking valuable that is to have a motherfucker babysitter you ain't got a motherfucker pay? They have a guaranteed fucking babysitter. Like you actually could go to work, don't gotta worry about where the fuck your kids go at if they go. You don't gotta worry about shit. You can just get the fuck up and you can go to work with no problems. Bitch, that's a privilege in itself. And there's a lot of stuff that you don't even understand because you sit up there with that I can do bad by myself kind of mindset, but not realizing that you will do bad by your fucking self Period, bitch. Like, this is what happens. We do bad by ourselves. I don't know what the fuck you looking at. We're doing bad. Think about this. Think about this. Us doing it by ourselves. Yes, we are where we are. We grind, we hustle, we struggle so hard just to maintain what the fuck the little bit that we have, bitch. Like, do you understand? Um, just imagine if you take that same motherfucker that's doing every fucking thing by their motherfucking self and put them with a person that's a team motherfucking player, bitch, you won't be able to touch her. Do you understand? You won't be able to touch him. Do you understand, bitch? With a you won't be able to touch them. With a 40-inch pole, bitch, you won't be able to fucking reach their heights, their levels, nothing like that, bitch. So you comparing yourself to them just because they're sustaining themselves by themselves is retarded. It's retarded. It doesn't make sense. Imagine if that person, if you see that person and that person is doing everything by themselves, and you feel like, and I'm telling you, you must feel like that because they definitely don't feel like that. But you feel like that they're doing the same as you and they by themselves, and you just like, well, fuck it. I could do what they doing because they handle it and they by themselves. Pay attention. That person is not you. Pay attention because that person is handling it and at the same level as you, and you got somebody. Just imagine if that person had somebody like you had somebody. Just imagine if that person had the resources that you had the mother that watched the kids, though you had the sister that do this and whatever, or brother that do this and then whatever. You got the community. Just imagine if that person had the same type of community that you had, bitch. That person will be well off further than you would ever motherfucker be in life. Period. You wouldn't be able to touch them. You understand? So stop comparing yourself to them. You're not them. You're not even them by yourself. Because and you can tell that you're not them by yourself because you're them with somebody. And you think that by yourself you will be better. But that don't even make sense because you with somebody and you the same. The math is not mathing. Like, it's not equating. Make it make sense, boo. Make it make sense. You get what I'm saying? I wrote some stuff down. I don't even know if I touched on it. Yeah, I said that. A lot of them feel that way is because they don't know how to work as a team. Yeah, or keep meaningful relationships. Yeah, a lot of people don't keep meaningful relationships. They don't feel like the people with this mindset don't even value the people that they have around them. They don't value what the person brings to the table. So in return, they don't even keep those relationships. So then, like, they gonna have to make up for them losing that relationship that gave that benefit to them that they didn't even pay attention to. All right, sis, about to go on an hour. Let me hurry up. Um, yeah, these type of people will stay in competition with everybody, trying to keep tally marks instead of realizing everything you are doing is to help y'all as a whole. So then they grow up being selfish adults. Because if you have children like that, if you sit up there, you the wife in competition with the daddy, and the daddy in competition with the kids, or the kids in competition with the fucking parents sitting up there like, I'm not gonna be like my parent and shit like that or whatever like that. You just in competition, not sitting up there, um, keeping shit like when you in competition, you don't work as a team. You get what I'm saying? For the greater good. You work to cater to yourself. So you will keep withhold shit. You will not partake in certain shit. You will not help in certain shit because you're not trying to help the whole. You only trying to help yourself. And that's the way y'all all crumble and fall and fail at. So the whole time you think you're gonna do bad by yourself, but the whole time you would just fail by yourself. You will fail by yourself. You get what I'm saying? And you will create children that will do the same thing, sitting up there trying to be in competition with niggas, not being a team player, only working for self, only thinking of self, not empathetic to say the least, not valuing other motherfuckers, but want somebody to value them. Like, that's when you come up with those type of adults that you stay the fuck away from. You know, don't get me wrong, they might look good, but you can't be around them for too long. All right, so yeah, yeah. So the people with the I could do bad by myself mindset, check yourself before you wreck yourself, because that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to wreck yourself, your family, everything that your goal you setting to try to fulfill and all that. You want to wreck it. Okay? Play to your strengths. Value your partner. Work as a team. Stop having that selfish mindset, because that is definitely, I can do bad by myself. That is a selfish mindset, and it's very immature. Don't nobody want to do it by themselves. Don't nobody want to do anything by themselves. You understand? So, especially if they don't have to, they don't want to. That's stupid. Why do something that you don't have to do by yourself if you don't have to? Stupid. You making it hard on yourself. You're making more work for yourself. Now, the smart thing to do is to work smart, not hard. You're stupid. If you feel like that you're going to make that choice, then be by yourself so you can be struggling like the next motherfucker. That's what you want to do. Struggling cool, huh? Let me tell you something. It's only cool to the people that wasn't raised to fucking struggle. Or it's only cool to people that wasn't raised to have to do shit by themselves. Everybody want to do something they ain't never had to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Just like people that had to struggle, that had to do shit on their own, they want so badly not to have to fucking do something on their own. They want so badly not to have to struggle on their own. They want so badly not to have to work and take care of shit on their own. They want so badly to have a motherfucking community or people that care just as much as their motherfucking shit as much as they do. Do you know how much that is a privilege? That is a blessing. But everybody, like, you don't know unless you have it. You understand? So what you saying that is a downfall or dead weight or whatever the case may be can also be a blessing to the next motherfucker, because they seeing it. They lack that. They missing that and barely making it. You have that and you barely making it. But you claim that you can do it by yourself better. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay? If you ain't have to do it, boo, don't put yourself in a situation where you have to. Play to your strengths. Don't play to your weaknesses. Don't make stuff harder on yourself than it has to be. If you have benefits around you, use it to your advantage. Um, if you have people around you in a team in a community, value those motherfucking people, because they will. I'm trying to tell you, if you value those people, it will work to your strengths. It will work to the better of you and the best of you all. Do you understand? Be a team player and not a me player. Do you understand? And if this resonated in any type of way, can you like, give me a share? Tag your friends or whatever the case may be. Somebody who needs to hear, your friend, your mother, your sister, your brother, your family member. I don't give a fuck who it is, but tag them and let them know there's some shit they need to learn. All right, and I'm out. And until next time, boom. It's your girl Foxy T, and if you like what you hear and what you see, hit that subscribe and that like button and share my shit, bitch. Bye, y'all.